Good morning, friends. Recent unfortunate event in Manipur happened and we are ashamed of it. The fundamental reason was that Mathi community was being given scheduled tribe status. Friend, reservation is a very volatile topic and has very aggressive viewpoints. There have been so many agitations on reservation, whether it is Maratha of Maharashtra, Patidar of Gujarat, Jat of UP and Rajasthan, Kamu of South India. People are fighting for limited number of government seats, government posts. So this is a very pertinent topic to debate about. We cannot brush away this topic under the carpet and say that nothing is wrong with us. There is something wrong and we must understand what is wrong. Friend, if you want to understand all facets of reservation and want to have a very objective viewpoint, then today's video will help you. Friend, I am Ramchandra and you are watching Prayas Bikal, a channel fully dedicated for development of your personality. Friend, I joined Indian Railway Account Service in the year 1984 after completing Central Civil Service and worked for 32 years in Railway and retired in the year 2016 from the post of Financial Advisor Chief Account Officer. Through today's video, I am going to discuss important aspect of reservation policy. Actual facts I am going to give you so that you can decide what is wrong, what is right. I am not going to take any side, but I will tell you the facts and you decide yourself what is wrong, what is right. Friend, reservation means government jobs. Still it is not provided in the private sector, so it is primarily pertaining to grabbing government jobs. Why this happened? Why so much agitation? Friend, you must be aware that India was an agriculture-based economy. Have you heard about Jajmani Pratha? Village economy was revolving around the farmer. Farmer was owning the land, tilling the land, producing crops. There were so many artisans in the village like, goldsmith, your washerman, your carpenter, like so many, artisans were there who were dependent upon agriculture. They were producing instruments for agriculture and so many things they were doing. And when the crop was cut, the produce was distributed, some share was given to each of them, and that was their livelihood. That was barter system. Even the tiller was giving some sharecropping. And on that basis, he was giving labor. Friend, there was a saying, in Hindi I will say, Uttam kheti, madhyam baan, adham chakri, bheek nidan. That means the best profession was agriculture, second best was trading, and third best was job, and the fourth one was begging. That means the jobs were at the lower ladder in the social prestige of that time. But things changed very fast. There was division in families, agricultural families. The size of the land became smaller. It became uneconomical. Have you heard so many farmers have committed suicide? They are in serious economic problem. They don't want that their child should do agriculture. They say they should do some job. So now the table has turned. Agriculture has gone to the bottom and job has come on the top. Of course, you can become entrepreneur, that is another thing, but now I am discussing job versus agriculture. Now coming to the job side, today's scenario you must understand. In our country, there are about 47 crore jobs. including private and government. And you will be surprised to know that only 1.6% of the working people have salary above 50,000 per month. That means 6 lakh per annum. If you see the regular workers, their average monthly salary is hardly 13,562. And if you say take the case of casual workers, yani irregular workers, their average earning is 5,853. That means less than 6,000. And 60% of the casual workers earn less than 5,000. And if you want to know that whether jobs are being created at what rate, you'll be surprised to know that in the 70s or 80s, when our GDP growth rate was only 4%, and people were taunting that it is Hindu rate of growth, the job creation was per year increase was 2%. But when 1990 liberalization came, globalization came, technology came, automation came, service sector grew, then the GDP growth rate went up to 8%, but growth in job came down to 1% only. So it is almost jobless growth. So there is a crisis of job, there is unemployment, there is a pressure. Now coming to the government side, we hardly have 2.15 crore total government job. Out of that, 10 lakhs people work in PSUs, 47 lakhs in central government, the rest in state government. Friend, you will be surprised to know that even Group D staff of central government, basic salary 18,000, total take home salary 30,000 plus. Compare this with the 1.6% people having 50,000 of salary. So the government jobs are less in number but good in paying, give social prestige, security, job security, etc., etc. And sometimes for some people a chance of corruption. So friend, obviously there is a fight for them in every category of people. Now you must also know whether government jobs are increasing or decreasing. Friend, in 1994, the share of government job in total job scenario was 12.4%. But it has come down to 8.4% in 2012. Now it is further less. Now you see the distribution of government job, 2.8% of Group A, 8.9% of Group B, and 89% in Group C. This is the type of distribution. Now, coming to the reservation part now, the population of scheduled caste in the entire population was 16.6% in the year 2011, for which census data is available. Now they must be around 20%. What reservation we have given them? 15%. Actual representation is only 12.86%, less than 15%. There is a shortfall. That means 20% scheduled caste people are competing against 15% post. Coming to the scheduled tribe, their population in 2011 was 8.6%. Now they may be around 10%. They have been given, a reservation of 7.5%. And their actual representation is 5.64%, much below 7.5%. There is a shortfall. So 10% people are competing for 7.5% job. Now coming to OBC, their population in 2011 was 42.2%, which may be almost 50% today. Census is not there, but people are demanding caste-based census. I don't know what will come, but maybe around 50%. We have given them reservation 27%. And their actual representation is much less, that is 16.86%. Almost shortfall of 10%. The reason being that they were added to reservation list only in 1992 after Mandal Commission report implementation. Now we have given 10% to EWS people, about which I have no data that what is their population. Of course, their limit is 8 lakhs per year, the limit of income. Now coming to the unreserved side general category, who demand that this should be abolished, their population in 2011 was 27.2%, which may be at present 25% hardly. But they are competing against 40% post, for which there is no reservation. Of course, there are small reservation, handicap, etc. I am not talking. Of course, it is a fact that scheduled tribe, scheduled caste and OBC, if there is a brilliant candidate and who can compete against general merit, he will also compete, but that number may not be more than 5%. That means 25% people, or rather 30% people are competing against 40% job. So far competition is concerned, it is much more in the reserve category than general category. Now friend, let us see the overall economic condition of the country. Friend, you may be aware, 30% people possess 90% of the wealth of the country. They may be entrepreneur, they may be high class officer or landlords. But 70% people own hardly 10% of the wealth. This is the type of distribution of wealth in our country. Now, having come to know the background, let us see the problem. Now it is clear that whether it is a scheduled caste, scheduled tribe or OBC, there is a shortfall. Second problem is that creamy layer concept is not there in scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, it is only in OBC. That means some family of these categories, whether it's ST or SC or OBC, are garnering benefit disproportionately because of their inherent capabilities. Suppose father becomes IAS officer, his family will become stronger. They will develop capability much better than others. This happens in every society. So, the capability gap and disparity is very acute in the reserve category. It may not be so in the general category, it is much more there. So, friend, the intention of the reservation was to uplift socially backward and economically backward caste, which is not happening at the pace it should happen. If India has to become world power, competency-based development has to be there. So, these are certain problems with reservation system which is at present there. Now, let us discuss the rationale behind reservation. How far it is justified? Friend, first thing which comes to mind is spiritual aspect. Spiritually, Vedanta philosophy of India believes that every human being or for that matter animals are, a part of God. Our soul is part of God. So why there is a discrimination of Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya and Sudra? Friend, it is told that the Brahmans are brain of Brahma, the arms are the warrior class, Kshatri. A stomach is Vaishya, which gives occupation and food to people and products and services. And the service providers are Sudra. So the idea was functional. Every society requires brain power to govern, security and raw power to protect itself, trade and industry and agriculture for sustenance, and service for supporting these things. But some people who were spiritually deficient, illiterate, they took it as a by birth, started doing discrimination, untouchability, exploitation, economic as well as social, deprivation. So this gave to a very ugly situation, and we became disfamous for it, and we blamed Hindu religion for it. But it is a perversion of spirituality which has happened. I have made so many videos on spiritual intelligence. You can see on this channel. A spiritual person will never do it. A Karmakandi will do it. Orthodox will do it. But not a spiritually aware person will do it. Friend, second aspect is psychological. The role of work is not only to earn. It develops your personality in a total fashion. If you learn something new, your brain will develop. Mental ability will develop. If you interact with people while on workplace, your social skill will develop. And conflict situation, you will resolve, your spiritual intelligence will develop. So total personality development takes place. Second thing, you feel self-worth, self-actualize if you do something good. Maslow's theory of need hierarchy applies here. Historically, I have told you that there was a lot of exploitation, so we have to make it good. We have no excuse. Therefore, when India became independent, there was a debate on reservation. But this idea didn't originate only in 1950. In 1882, Hunter Commission was established. Jyotirao Phule advocated caste-based reservation to give representation to lower class, neglected class. So, lot of debate was there, and after that, our constitution provided for reservation. Article 15 provides for equality of opportunity to everybody, but 14.4 provides for special provision for those caste and classes which are socially and economically bad, educationally bad. And 16.4 provides for various type of acts and bills to support this and implement it. So we have a constitutional base, and to my opinion, reservation should continue with certain reforms. Now, what can be the reform? It is my personal opinion. You can give comment what you think about it through the comment box at the end after seeing this video. I believe that it is a job of educational system to make people capable, whether they are scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, or OBC, or any category. Without discrimination, they should be equipped. Free coaching, skill development programs will be run for them, totally free, without any money, and they should be made capable so that they become a capable employee, whether private sector or public sector. Second thing, creaming layers has to be properly defined and implemented, even in ST, SC category, SC category, OBC. And we should keep in mind that only 1.6% people have salary beyond 50,000. Then what is the logic of providing 8 lakhs per annum as a cutoff or something like that, creamy layer? We should not do politics with reservation. Reservation is a serious issue. It is not an issue for politics. But unfortunately, people are doing politics on this. And everybody is suffering because of that, whether it is Manipur or elsewhere. So friend, with this, I will conclude my discussion by telling that capacity building, capacity equalization is solution to make reservation effective with proper creamy layer restriction. Friend, I will request you that if you find any value in this video, please share it with your friends and relatives, make it viral. And if you have come first time, please subscribe to this channel and do one thing more. Always see, read and listen good thing only. Don't let garbage go inside you. You will develop every day, personality will develop every day, your chances of success will develop every day. It will become better. Friend, I am very thankful to you for giving us so much time, and I am sure that this video will help you and you will make others also listen to this video. Thank you very much.